the upper bracket finals in the MYTEL International Championship Series 1 2020. And we are going to be your shoutcasters for this final matchup. I am Nomad. Alongside with me is Leo.
What's good? How's everybody doing? It's time for tonight's, I think you can call this the main event. It's the upper bracket round between fellow countrymen once more. Previously, it was Malaysians. Now it's time for the Filipinos to take the stage. It's SUNSPARKS versus BREN Esports, both champions in their own rights, taking MPL titles. One a two-time champion, and the other the inaugural. SUNSPARKS here going to be on the play. BREN Esports going to answer back. SUNSPARKS taking out Valir and Claude, while BREN Esports taking out their de facto kryptonite in Selena, as well as a greed special. That's going to be the Natalia.
Are they really the inaugurals? Because I think Rebo's the only person left from the original Aether main roster there. But nonetheless, this is a gold.
I guess
this is a gold medal. Gold medal winning BREN Esports lineup.
For the most part, yes.
Yeah. Save for EJ, but it's still the best of the best, so to speak. And we're going to be, Thumbs is going to be picked up, and Esmeralda and Akufra being the priority here by BREN Esports, stealing away the Kufra from Raflesia one way or another, which means the Raflesia is going to be relegated to playing the Atlas later on if they choose to.
And that by no means is a compromise. Raflesia is a very flexible player, and so far, I'm appreciating the meta that has been created here in the MYTEL International Championships playoffs. Again, Esmeralda is a great priority. Ling here, once more, a great performer, of course, going to be played by JP. And yeah, so far we're seeing the big guns be brought out already. But in this best of three, are we going to be seeing the new guns, if you will? Are we going to be seeing some spicy picks from these big name teams? Because so far we have seen Roger make a debut, Lunox showing a few signs of life, but so far so good. This is still just what we're used to. Uranus being picked up here by BREN Esports.
Yeah, it's the standard picks from both of these teams. Hylos being banned out. Do not want to give Raflesia any ideas of giving JP the speed boost. That's one. They could ultimately go for a ban on potentially the Lancelot here. Carl TZ does play a mean Lancelot. If that is going to be the core here, instead they're going to go for the carry ban just to play it safe.
They could also get rid of the Farsa. There you go. I was going to say Rebo plays a mean Farsa. So that most likely will be played by Mr. CJ, the doctor himself. So, here is the Gushan on JP. Could this be a kill VJ on the Ling? Don't play with their feelings. Come on. No, this is going to be good. I like it. It's a side lane Gushan.
It might be a kill VJ Gushan, for that matter. I feel like it may be the case. And that's going to be a Basha being picked up as well.
That's for Raflesia.
Yep. Interesting. Pickups.
All right, so that's going to be Tam's Kilowash, Greed on the X-Borg, Raflesia on the Baksha, and then it's just a toss-up between between Kel and JP. All right. On the other side, though, solid. I believe that's going to be a Carl TZ Esmeralda. Nice pickup on the Jawhead.
Yep, it's JP on the Ling, and it's Kel VJ on the Gushan.
It's the execute Gushan. Again, this is the right kind of spice, Nomad, if I may say so. This is a good, let's say, take on the Gushan of old, which usually had like a retribution, but now you just want to burst everyone down. You just want to be able to really clean up house, if you will. So yeah, looking at these two lineups, BREN Esports, rocking the Kufra. Wow, Lusty. Lusty's so amazing. He's now switched up into a support, Parsa. So usually a tank extraordinaire, now going to be on that mage. Cartesi on the Jawhead and Rebo on the Esmeralda. All right, so I guess they're switching it up here.
Yeah, it's EJ being the dedicated tank 6-man though. I have never seen EJ play any other role aside from a tank during his tenure in the MPL. So really, Lusty showing his flexibility.
All right, let's go into the battle here. So far, I'm more confident in SUNSPARKS lineup. It's more what I'm used to seeing, especially with BREN eSports here switching it up. They're playing around with the roles.
They really are playing around the roles, and KLVJ is playing around here with few, just a bit of a scuffle there. Did not opt to go for the sword spike, opting instead to go for the early wave clear, and there is going to be the response here from SUNSPARKS as Kilowash is stopping BREN eSports from actually pushing in. Raflesia is going to be helping out KLVJ there in the bottom lane. Kilowash might actually pay the price for overextending his stay there, and that's going to be the first blood going on to Lusty. Greed, next one in line. No Firaga armors available. Going to be forced to flicker out. The bouncing ball flicker in time to secure the kill onto Lusty.
Oh, but look at this. Can they get this on EJ? Nope, EJ's a chunky boy. I believe he still has a bouncing ball to save him, but no, he's going to go in with the revenge, dropping the revitalizer. Felicia is going to survive. KLVJ gets the kill on the few off cam down bottom as Lusty rotates down. All right, messy start. Nonetheless, still very action-packed. There's going to be 3 masks on either side, and they... Yeah, they're offlaners here. I think this is Cartesi ahead by just a bit against Kilowash.
Just a bit. It's still too early in the game to tell who really would be popping off in this fight. But over in the bottom lane, though, Few is going to be surrounded by 3 members. Will manage to make it out there. There goes the Tempest Ablaze onto Few. Greed gets ejected towards the turret. The turret aggro does not cooperate with him. And as I say that, top lane, they're going to try to look for a trade. Nice falling Star Moon by Rebo onto Kilowash. Lusty and Rebo doing work. Cauldron Inferno is going to be... Cauldron Flames is going to be used here by Kilowash to try to survive this, and he won't. He won't be able to sustain much longer. Raflesia in the mid lane river will be taken out as well by Cartesi.
Oh, up top, Kilowash got kited, and down mid, Raflesia just walked into a death bush. This is a tough start for our first ever 2-time champions. And now Greed gonna get caught out with an artillery blast by Lusty from the bush. There you go. Feathered airstrike, popping him off. Now 4 kills ahead is BREN eSports. This role switching is working out for them, I just gotta say. Nice reset on the purple buff, and Kilowash gonna bite the dust here. Rebo gets the kill. Poison spot by Raflesia, but there's just no damage follow through. As JP with the orange buff waiting in the wings. I wonder what his move is. He's waiting. Greed here gonna follow through. He's gonna wait for the last insanity. No, it might be too much. Raflesia goes down with no fights from SUNSPARKS at all. But wait, is this an extended fight? EJ looking really low. Can JP get it? Yes, he does. But JP's gonna pay the price. Rebo goes to kill him, and they walk away. Lusty gonna be recalling. They get EJ, but at the price of JP, it's not worth it.
And that is just BREN eSports capitalizing on the mistakes that SUNSPARKS is making. It's not looking good for SUNSPARKS in the early game, especially considering the fact that the spike in economy is way ahead. They're way ahead by a couple of hundred, but they're slowly racking up the gold here on the side of BREN eSports. And everybody on the side of their BREN eSports, even their mom, is ahead of SUNSPARKS.
Yeah, we'll check how their moms are doing as Lusty takes out JP. Man, what's up with SUNSPARKS right now? Are they just surprised as to how BREN is playing with their different roles and EJ coming into the formula? Or... man, is this just a problem with the draft? Again, that Gushin and KLVJ is actually doing work. I expected that one to be the weak link, but look at this. Poison's keeping Raflesia alive, but just barely. Kiel gets the kill onto EJ. Down goes KLVJ, though, as Cartesi blasts him following suit is your boy Raflesia taken out from behind here. And just like that, they disengage. Wow, look at this. Rebo just working that turret and he's going to be able to take it down.
And that's the first objective down. Top lane, top side jungle is now open. And this is going to be more money coming in, being funneled to Rebo and Lusty. If they decide to invade, mid lane turret is now the primary target here for SUNSPARKS.
It's been a while since I saw Rebo on a core hero. For the longest time, season after season, especially in 2019, we usually see him on the tank role or the support. But look at this, JP, Tempest of Blades as a retreat. And wow, from behind, Raflesia putting so much pressure on Lusty, not able to fly out any longer. Popping the poisons. Kalti's going to follow through. Greed gets the kill. That's going to be EJ, going to be next up on the chopping block. And Rebo going to run away down bottom. It's Kiel versus Few. Can Kiel get it? Is there enough damage? Yes, there is. Kiel gets the kill onto the Uranus. And they are going to take the turtle Nomad. The tables have turned. And just like that, they get a 4 for none.
Yeah, the 4,000 gold lead that BREN Esports had quickly neutralized, because 1,000 gold lead after that big engage in the top lane really made it work. Greed though is low on HP. No Kuraga armor. It's getting taken out. EJ though jumping right into the battle. Tempest of Blaze is going to be used defensively. EJ will just zone everybody out here. Meanwhile, top lane, Kilowash and Carl Teasy and going to be in a duel to try to defend this top lane turret. Carl Teasy looking in for the kill, as well as Few. Unstoppable force onto Kilowash, and Few will assist in this kill onto Kilowash.
A 2v1? Oh, I thought it was going to happen. Carl Teasy looked really low there. Maybe if Carl did not have the orange buff, it would be a different story. Kilowash would have won, or if Kilowash had popped the Vengeance at the right time. But I guess he made the call that he couldn't get the kill anyways. So, Kilowash falling there to the 2v1. EJ missing the Tyrant's Revenge. Now Raflesia walking into Few. Are they going to pick this fight here, Nomad? JP does have the orange buff. Oh, there you go. Feather Death Strike. Oh, last Insanity. Oh, I think they can on Few. JP here going to get that kill. He still is ready to go. He does have the orange buff. So damage is real, but Rebo is going to focus down on the turret as they move on.
They need KLVJ to go online. KLVJ needs to be able to take down Lusty because of the amount of kills that are happening left and right in the map in favor of BREN Esports. KLVJ is going to be the key.
The key VJ. But look at this now. Kilowash at 0-5-4. He's not having a good day. He's paid way too many visits by the kill squad from BREN Esports. And yeah, top lane is not safe at all for a Tams.
I like what Lusty and EJ are doing. As soon as Lusty decides to go for the Feathered Airstrike, EJ's just going to be staying right beside him. While I say that, last Insanity going to be popped. Tempest of Blaze finally kill VJ, making it work. Raflesia taking down EJ as well. They're pushing forward here for Doc Rebo himself. Lusty went for the Feathered Airstrike. I think he just didn't have to do that. But it's Few trying to fight back. It's not going to last long for him. Greed does have Viraga armor. Manages to make it out with almost 1 HP in his dream. And that is a quick 2 for 4 trade. Not looking good for BREN Esports all of a sudden.
But he does have the immortality. I felt okay for Greed here. That was a calculated risk he was doing. But yeah, you're right. Again, this is characteristic of such championship caliber teams. And especially this being an upper bracket matchup, they both earned the right to be in this place in our tournament. So with that being said here, the loser of this best of 3 will not be knocked out. Instead, they will be knocked down into the lower bracket to fight for their tournament life tomorrow. All right, so far, KLVJ here getting trapped, but not just yet. Gonna be moving out of the way of Rebo and EJ, not letting Kiel even, not even letting Carl Teasy get in there. But look at this, Raflesia, he gonna be rolling, stunning EJ. EJ not gonna commit the jump just yet as Rebo works on the turret. I like it. This is might actually be a strategy in itself, or this is BREN Esports like doing high-stakes simulation. This is essentially them putting into practice what they have been practicing behind the scenes, right? Maybe we should put Rebo back in to the core role. Maybe we should let EJ play a little more. Maybe we can let Carl Tizzy do a little bit of supporting himself. This is growth for BREN eSports players after the Season 5 of the MPL. But right now, Greed here in the middle of a big fight, and there you go, ejector out. Interesting attack here by BREN eSports. EJ gonna be blinking out. Kiel gets the kill. And up next is going to be the strike to push the rest of SUNSPARKS back.
And
so far, so good. That was a lucky break from SUNSPARKS.
seeing the teams just completely disengage.
Yep, that is Kilowash going to be walking into the turret to reset. Yeah, he's just going to reset his axes. There you go. Yeah, this is there you go. I mean, it's almost a net loss, net zero loss. They're just gonna have to wait for the 30 seconds. So yeah, the map is just gonna move itself. So this is very sportsmanlike for both teams. Good to see BREN eSports and SUNSPARKS working and agreeing to these terms. So yeah.
Okay, so it's 12 seconds. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen, and the teams are waiting as well. Let's see what's gonna happen with Kilowash. Will he have his axe back?
He does. And he's back. Yes,
okay,
he does. There you go.
We're back.
He tosses him out. He tosses him out for good measure. All right, they're here. We're good. Let's go. I found them, guys. Berserker's Fury now picked up by JP. Compared to Rebo, though, 4-1-3, 3-3 and 5. JP not having the best game of his life, but it's not out just that. Not all is lost.
And all is well, so to speak.
Well, so far.
So far.
For a 13 and 16 matchup, it's pretty even. So here we go. Look at this. Carl Tizzy just waiting. Somebody I can hit with the Unstoppable Forceful combo. EJ. Yeah, BREN eSports a little more spread out here than SUNSPARKS. Yeah, Rebo's a little too far off. This team fight can't happen this way. Oh, Kiel VJ gonna hop onto Lusty. Lusty wings by wings away. EJ caught out in the middle of 4. There's the hop by Reflecia. The revenge has happened and the rage. But Kiel VJ is gonna go down just like that. Still no casualties on the side of BREN eSports, except for maybe EJ as JP gets the final touch.
Maybe he's gonna
Kilowash going to 1v1.
Excuse me, Few makes it out alive.
Oh, excuse you, that's right. It's a 1-for-1 EJ for Kiel VJ. It rhymes, but it's a bad trade. Kiel VJ has a great future on that Gushan, and EJ is built to die. He's a tank. But look at this, JP jumping into the back onto Lusty. Blades gonna happen. There you go, taking out the Farsa, and Rebo doing his best to fight it off, and they take the turret up top. Mid is actually soon to follow as Kilowash goes down here to the hands of Carl Tizzy and Few. Can JP get a revenge kill here? We'll see. Purple buff is still up. Yeah.
And that's a just a steal for JP, just a commitment for that steal. They lose Kilowash, they lose Lusty. It's all right. It's okay. Nobody is basically in the lead. All
is well. It is, what do they say, good in the hood.
It is not insane in the membrane.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. This is just game 1, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes in. I think it's not time for a Lord, not just yet. Especially for SUNSPARKS with Kilowash missing.
And EJ being drawn here closer to Greed. You really, it's almost tank versus tank here for the most part in this game. Because whoever it goes for the best initiate, they're the ones that goes for the team fight, so to speak. The ones who win the team fight, I mean.
Yeah, I'm feeling here for Kilowash, man. Kilowash is not having a good day. Like 1-7-5 on that Tams. He's had better days.
I think
clearly. Oh, look at this. EJ though. Yeah. Gets taste of JP's blade.
I mean, it has to be 1-6-5. That one kill doesn't count.
Oh yeah, you're right. 1 death. Yeah, here we go. Kiel gets the kill onto EJ. and I think they're primed and ready to start up the Lord here. Look at this. Look at Carl. Look at Carl. Carl is waiting. Carl is waiting. Oh, they walk into his bush.
They walk into the bush, and you do not want to check the bush. And Greed is gonna, Immortality is gonna be popped. He's eventually gonna go down, and Lusty and Reflecia in a bit of a pickle there.
Yeah, can't chase him. Yeah, not a good look for Reflecia here. But wait, JP, check out JP.
JP.
He's waiting. He has enough energy. Here we go, Reflecia, hang in there, buddy. He drops the Revitalize.
Wait for cooldown. And the cooldown
All right, here we
is
go.
out. There goes the Step Blades. Not gonna be enough to secure a kill though, and JP's gonna be paying the price. Feathered Airstrike almost takes out JP, and JP will be happy about that, managing to survive. But you know, it's a 4-for-1 trade here for SUNSPARKS, and it is not good.
Can you smell Lord? Because Lord is coming. It's a Lord take.
Do you smell what the Lord is cooking? That is a question.
Yeah. Wait, are they lacking firepower? No, they're not. Here's Carl. He's gonna go for it. Okay, this is fine. Man, it feels like SUNSPARKS overextended, and I guess it was a calculated risk to have Reflecia wait and tank the damage while JP was gonna go for it. But Greed gets the last insanity, puts a little bit of damage onto Carteezy, but Rebo gonna force the issue here. Tempest of Blades bursts down the Esmeralda.
And EJ is gonna go down. The Immortality is gonna get popped. He's not going anywhere. Kill VJ finishes off the rest. Lusty forced to use the Feathered Airstrike there as Few secures the kill onto JP, and he's overstaying his welcome. Carteezy is going to be there as well to back him up, and that's going to be a complete disengage. They're going to be cutting the lane and taking this top lane tier 2 turret.
Oh man, that was full range Feathered Airstrike to take down JP. I see him, Lusty was a little closer to the river where JP died close to their base, so that was almost full range Feathered Airstrike, and yeah, what a take. Good trade here, taking out JP, stopping him from getting back. He was at a 5-3, respectable 5-3, but now at 5-4. As close as that ratio from kills to deaths are for a core, it just spells disaster for your team as a whole. 19-23 here. SUNSPARKS struggling to defend against the Lord as BREN eSports continues to apply pressure both in mid and bottom. It's Few just having his way with that turret down bottom. Lusty once more, clearing the waves with the Feathered Airstrike.
And JP will not want to be in this Carteezy Few sandwich, or this BREN sandwich for that matter, because it is a heavy 4-man rotation from BREN, a 5-man rotation here by SUNSPARKS, and they do manage to get the flicker expended by Greed after that ejection by Carteezy. The patience from Carteezy to play here. And another ejection onto Reflecia. Reflecia will not be able to make it out there. He's supposed to go down, but they finally managed to take him out. Feathered Airstrike to zone everybody else away from this team fight in the bottom lane.
Ooh. Good call on SUNSPARKS. I mean, a lesser team would have just said, all right, let's all go in, and they all could have died. But SUNSPARKS said, you know what, let's back off. Reflecia, if he dies, and he did. I was hoping that he wouldn't, because he did pop the Puissance, he dropped the Revitalize. But look at this now, Few. Full combo here from Kill. Does not pop the execute just yet. And wait, Few's winning that 2v1.
He's a Uranus. And there's goes the ejection as well.
Immortality popped here on to Greed.
And JP in the back lines will not burst out. Farsa just turned into a little birdie there. Managed to survive that last minute too.
All right, they could not get anything in exchange for Greed, and yeah, Baloy is just gonna have to drop for naught. It's just a kill. It's a free kill. So 19-25, 4,000 gold ahead is BREN eSports. The map is red for the most part, save for their own halves of mid and top. Lord in about a minute. Let's look at the items.
It's really this KLVJ person. I heard he was really good as a core, as an offlane, I mean, and now he's proving himself to be one of the best offlaners here. He's a problem. Gushin is a problem here for BREN eSports, but they can pretty much control KLVJ every time he decides to go for the sword spike onto Lusty, which is, by the way, his only viable target. He'll be tossed around by Carl TZ. EJ's going to be turning into a bouncing ball and just prevent Vision from running away.
It gets countered so hard. They walked into the counter. It sucks.
And Few is in a 1v3. Did not get stunned by Raflesia. Few is winning this. We'll ignore that for a bit because that's going to be one lengthy team fight as the bottom lane is going to be sieged up. BREN Esports, so is going to be rotating in towards Few. For the backup, sword spike.
You just bullied him.
Ooh.
Oh,
Nice
Star Moon here by Rebo. The ult by the Kufra. Lusty with the feathered airstrike. JP still here. There's the blades. EJ still alive. There you go. It pops. That's the immortality onto EJ. They take that much. Raflesia in the back lines, just messing with people with the Poisons already committed, and he rolls out. So that's the ult of the Baksha already expended. And I guess that's all that BREN wanted to do. They just wanted to waste the ults and push some lanes so that they can take the Lord. Second Lord of the game here, and it's going to be free for BREN unless JP makes a run for it. Unless JP makes a calculated risk, rolls the dice, and goes in with the Retribution and the Blades. Yeah, can he make it, though?
Roll for initiative? I don't think so. Lord is almost at half HP, but we do see the contenders here on the side of SUNSPARKS. They're rolling around. Greed is... a little busy here on to EJ and Few. There goes the initiate. Tempest of Blades not really catching everybody up. And KLVJ will be paying the price for that.
Ooh, they walk into the trap. They're like, hey, come over here. We're getting Lord. And they go into that small corridor wherein BREN Esports could trap them with everything they've got. So Kiel going down here, that's a big loss for BREN Esports. For SUNSPARKS. And BREN Esports here, all the more primed for this Lord take. There's going to be Rebo securing his purple first. And Carl, EJ, and Lusty gonna start up the Lord once more. And here we go again. Few, same old story as last round. Last few times we've seen this happen. It's a 2v1, and he's winning.
It's now another set of 2v1s. And Few doesn't look like he's backing off just yet. He's just tanking everything that's being thrown at him. And that is due to the fact that carry was not available for SUNSPARKS. BREN wise on the carry ban there.
Yeah. And I don't know. I really do think that despite the counter on the Gushen for the Kufra, it's just here by BREN despite the role shuffle, and SUNSPARKS allowed to draft what they want, right? That Gushen the Gushen pick could have been anything. This spells possibly disaster if it continues the same way. Now here we go. Greed and Kilowash bursted down so easily by Lusty. There's the Blades of Tempest already used up. Tempest of Blades by JP. Now Poissons by Raflesia, leaving a trail of where they once were. Now they'll have to defend with all their hearts. This mid turret is going to go down in no time. And Lord, this is Luminous Lord, if I'm not mistaken, is going to push in. And up next, Carl is just cutting the lanes here. Down bottom could be their next target. There's some minions. The fight's already happening. Nomad, here we go. The jump in by EJ.
Nice.
There's the rage as well.
There goes the Tempest of Blades as well to try to salvage this bottom lane turret. And they do manage to salvage it as KLVJ went for the full combo onto EJ. He falls down. Who is the best J? That was KLVJ. And it is it's a good save by SUNSPARKS, but as the game, as the siege keeps going forward, BREN Esports will just gain an edge against the SUNSPARKS lineup because these are chunky minions. These are minions with a new set of armor and a beautiful chariot there for them compared to these guys.
Yep, could have been worse. I mean, they could have lost even bottom lane turret. But yeah, the SUNSPARKS here was able to turn it around. Hold up. JP here. He's ready. He gets the Tempest of Blades. Cancels it. But again, he'll just do basics. He does have the orange buff on him. If I'm not mistaken. No, he doesn't. It's blue. It's purple, actually. All right. So Poissons by Raflesia, keeping people at bay. And just like that, SUNSPARKS reclaims their part of the map. JP.
That's a slight opening
just on the wall.
JP. Gets the ejection on Raflesia. Rafflesia will survive this, no doubt. Rebo, though, has a lot of shields. And we'll continue on with the fight. And BREN Esports, they're going to start pushing SUNSPARKS back away from their side of the map. Waiting for the possibility here for a good rage coming in from EJ. And EJ, no, wait, there you go. There goes the bouncing ball to knock up a lot of people there. And HPs are low here for BREN Esports. They do not want to overextend their welcome. There goes the immortality being popped by EJ. No chances of popping the Tyrant's Rage. And KLVJ gets ejected once again. It's just going to be Rafflesia. KLVJ low on HP. JP in the backline is going to try to look for an opportunity here to dive in. And there you go. Rebo is the primary target. SUNSPARKS coming out on top here. Carl TZ low on HP. Being dished out here by Kilowatt Lusty. You do not want to be a part of this. Goes for the feathered airstrike, and Rafflesia is hot on his tail. Carl TZ is finally going to fall down. It turns into a little birdie, and this middle lane turret is going to be converted into a kill.
It's a 4-for-1. KLVJ, your sacrifice is well appreciated, says SUNSPARKS. And just like that, wow, a long, just extended across 2 different fields. This team fight just led the SUNSPARKS knowing how to just budget their ults and have the right target prioritization. Although I would admit that Winter Truncheon up, pop here by Lusty, not gonna be allowed to survive no longer. I would admit that maybe they should have went for Lusty, but Lusty is just so elusive, all the way in the back lines, gonna turn into a bird with wings by wings. So yeah, they made the most of what they had, and right now, Kilowatt gonna start up this Lord. I believe they need JP. JP needs to be here, as well as KLVJ, but EJ is giving them a hard time.
And nice zoning here by SUNSPARKS, just allowing Kilowatt to secure this Luminous Lord all by himself, mind you.
Yeah. Oh, now we have a ball game. It's 1 Lord each side. Both mid lane bases penetrated into. And, well, it's not a Lord apiece. It's 2 to BREN. And it's just impressive how SUNSPARKS was able to defend each one. So now, this is interesting. It's actually SUNSPARKS who's ahead in farm. 86,000.
Everybody has their items. All the masks have been sold.
Where does 6,000 come from? From
what BREN needs to prevent from losing. This mid lane is wide open. They need to contest the Lord as fast as they can before the Lord even enters their base. But Greed will be able to stop them from pushing out. Lord marching in. Top lane turret is being sieged up. Few, no HPs available for him. He is finally going to go down. That's a mega kill onto JP.
What?
Greed goes in for the last insanity. He does not have any Firago armor because of that. And this is the Lord. They're doing it. JP manages. And hold on. SUNSPARKS and team manages to turn things around. Make it a 1-0 in their favor.